If this whole beach was completely covered in dicks, and somebody said I'd eat every dick until the beach was clean for liberty, I would say no problemo.
Why are you gay?
I don't wanna do.
Not impressed.
So the James Gunn Suicide Squad trailer just released, and honestly it was pretty underwhelming. Now I'm not saying it sucks like I see many others on Twitter say. Also, there are people who just don't like James Gunn from those tweets from like a decade ago, so they're biased towards his work anyway. Personally, I don't care. I'm just here to watch the man's movies, not to overthink or discuss some poorly executed jokes, except for the ones that are in this trailer.
It's like angels are splooching all over us.
I thought my jokes were bad.
It's James Gunn, so you know his humor is very crude, and for me personally, it just didn't land. And the reason I bring it up is because clearly this is taking a comedic route, but if the jokes don't land in your trailer for your comedy, then who's to say they'll land in the actual movie? And you can tell they're trying to be funny, but I only chuckled at like one line.
You're gonna risk the entire mission for a mental defective dressed as a court jester.
It's coming from a guy that wears a toilet seat on his head.
So hopefully the jokes won't feel as forced as they do in the trailer.
And somebody said I'd eat every dick until the beach was...
It's cool to see the actors and characters carry over from the 2016 Suicide Squad in this sort of sequel/soft reboot, which is a plus because Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn was a great choice, and she looked good here, and Viola Davis is perfect as Amanda Waller. The rest of the cast that we actually get to see looks fine. Rick Flag is back, Captain Boomerang is back, along with a dozen fresh faces that you only see for a brief moment, but most of them probably won't matter anyway, because the tagline they're going with is "Don't get too attached," so I'm pretty certain most of them are going to die. Now Bloodsport looks okay, probably because I really like the actor playing him, but I'm not sold on John Cena as Peacemaker. I really like John Cena from his professional wrestling days. I'm white trash, sue me. But the reason I'm being more critical towards him is because he already has a show coming to HBO Max, so I wanted to be sold on him here, and sadly I wasn't. I'm not going to watch a show about a character I don't care about. Hopefully he's better in the movie. Also, Polka Dot Man is my spirit animal.
We're all gonna die.
I hope so.
And King Shark is a shark.
Get the fuck out of here, bitch!
Now, with this being rated R, it has more creative freedom. It already looks gory as hell. I mean, you figure the movie about the villains would be rated R, right? So I'm actually happy this got that rating. Also, the trailer has some good music, which is no surprise because James Gunn's soundtrack for his movies are really great. Now, the villain is Starro, and that's an interesting choice. I wasn't expecting that, so hell, let's just go with it. I don't know much about Starro, besides that he was one of the first Justice League villains to appear. I've been seeing a lot of people compare this to his Guardians of the Galaxy movies, and saying it feels really similar, but that's not too surprising. I imagine they were going to feel similar, because they're all comic book movies with large cast of characters, written and directed by James Gunn. So of course there'll be things that are familiar. And this is true with most directors. They'll have a style or elements that they carry over throughout their movies. Snyder loves his slow-mo, his action set pieces, and epic shots. Guy Ritchie has his fast-paced, snappy editing and unique way of delivering exposition. Edgar Wright has his witty and sharp dialogue, as well as some very impressive editing. So it makes sense that this would feel similar to the other comic book movies that he's done. Only difference here is it looks like he'll be able to go all out and not hold back with the type of humor that he finds amusing. So yeah, it's gonna be raunchy, crude, and it probably won't land with everyone. Also, I'm seeing people drag this movie by saying David Ayers was better, or that they need to release the Ayer cut instead. And I agree that they need to release the Ayer cut of Suicide Squad, because I'm also a fan of his movies. Fury and End of Watch are some of his best films. But Ayer and Gunn have been supporting each other's work. He replied to and shared the trailer when it came out. No reason to bash the movie on Ayer's behalf, when clearly he isn't doing that. Just something I've been noticing that I think is kind of annoying. And I asked you guys what you thought of the movie, and I'm seeing mixed results. Some people think it looks awesome, some think it sucks, and some are right in the middle saying it looks okay, but they're not completely sold. And that's kind of where I am. I'm still interested in seeing this movie, but hopefully it's better than what the trailer has been showing, because right now what I'm really seeing is a lot of forced humor and unfunny jokes. And even though I like a lot of the actors in this movie, I'm not completely sold on them yet, because they were given crappy one-liners in the trailer that really didn't impress or land that well, but we'll see how the movie turns out. So leave a comment down below, let me know what you think. Did you enjoy the trailer? Does it look good? Also, if you enjoyed the video, go ahead and drop a like on it. Thanks for watching. King Shark is a shark.
Who are you?
You killed my father.
Do you have the slightest idea how little that narrows it down?